Welcome back to the weekly market overview. This is where we break down exactly what moved the markets this week, what the charts are telling us right now, and what traders should be paying attention to going into next week across both Forex and crypto. This week is all about risk sentiment, macro pressure, and key technical levels starting to come into play. So let's get straight into it. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. Starting with crypto, and unsurprisingly, Bitcoin led the narrative again this week. We saw renewed selling pressure across the crypto market, with Bitcoin breaking below key psychological levels and dragging the broader market with it. Major financial news outlets reported a sharp increase in liquidations as price slipped, which tells us a lot of leverage was sitting in the system. This wasn't just driven by one single headline, it was more of a combination of risk-off sentiment, macro uncertainty, and traders reducing exposure. When you see traditional markets hesitate, crypto usually feels it first. From a technical perspective, Bitcoin is now trading below previous support levels, and these levels had held for several weeks. On the chart, this turns that zone into resistance, which is why price has been struggling to bounce convincingly. If we go back further, we can see all of the current support levels that we should be looking at. So as of right now, we are kind of in this box here, but we can go a lot lower, and I would even set targets as low as maybe even 49k on a wick. However, based on what we can see right now with this massive plunge into the abyss, we should probably be expecting some kind of bounce relatively soon. Now, Ethereum and the broader altcoin market definitely followed the same structure here. When Bitcoin loses momentum, capital usually rotates out of higher risk assets first. And that is exactly what we saw here. That doesn't mean the market is dead, it means structure actually matters again. Sideways ranges, failed breakouts, and liquidity sweeps become more common in these conditions. Our sponsor today is Lead Sniper, and Lead Sniper basically allows you to scale your business massively by scraping the internet for leads that actually convert. They have helped thousands of marketers, including myself, so I'm very happy they have sponsored the video today. Now, they have a Google Map scraper, a Google search scraper, and even a Yellow Pages scraper, and with many more tools coming out soon. So definitely check them out in the description. Let's get back to the video. Now, let's switch over to Forex, because this is where things get interesting. While crypto struggled, major currency pairs stayed relatively technical, reacting to macro expectations rather than emotion. The US dollar remained firm this week as traders positioned cautiously around upcoming economic data and central bank expectations. Pairs like Euro USD and GBP USD stayed clearly within defined ranges, respecting support and resistance levels that have been in play for weeks. This tells us the market is waiting, not panicking. In Forex, price doesn't usually move without reason. Traders are watching inflation data, employment figures, and central bank commentary very closely right now. And until something breaks that balance, we're likely to keep seeing range-based trading. What about cross-market insight? This is where it's important to zoom out. Crypto reacts first, Forex reacts last, and right now, both markets are telling the same story: uncertainty, compression, and patience. When you see this alignment across asset classes, it usually means a larger move is being built, not that opportunity is gone. This is also why I like being able to track both Forex and crypto from the same place. On PU Prime, you can watch Bitcoin, Ethereum, and major Forex pairs side by side, which helps a lot when you're trying to understand how risk sentiment is flowing between markets instead of looking at everything in isolation. In short, PU Prime is my ultimate broker/platform for trading Forex, indices, cryptos, and much more. In fact, we can see here just a list of a few of the assets that you can trade here, but they literally have thousands. So instead of having a crypto exchange up, a broker, or maybe more platforms in tabs, you can just manage everything from one place, which is very good, particularly in volatile market conditions where you need to react quickly. They also have a mobile app, web trader, and access to MetaTrader 4 and 5 directly through the platform. If this interests you guys, then PU Prime are actually offering a 100% deposit bonus promotion in specific regions, which gives traders additional margin to work with from the start. The bonus is applied after you activate it in the client portal and make a qualifying deposit. The profits are withdrawable based on the promotional terms. And if we are thinking about next week here is what matters. On crypto, watch whether Bitcoin can reclaim the levels it's lost, or if rallies continue to get sold into. That will tell you whether sellers are still in control or the bullish side is opening up. On Forex, pay attention to upcoming macro releases. If price breaks out of these ranges with volume, then that momentum is usually where traders can step in and make money. Until then, patience is really the edge here. Now, as always, this isn't financial advice. Manage your risk, trade responsibly, and I will see you in the next market update. Links to PU Prime will be in the description. I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers.